What's up, Talon? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, and just give me a second, guys, because I'm actually gonna make some, or I'm making some ramen right now, so it shouldn't take too long. But we should. One second. Let me make sure the mic's working properly. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna make some ramen real fast, and then we should be ready in 1 second here. So, yeah, hope you're doing well. And I appreciate you guys coming by and supporting the streams. It means so much to me, guys. So. It's good to be back, like I said, playing this game. Well, I don't know why we're here. Well, actually, I ported to somebody here. I probably ported to somebody here yesterday, so that's why. But I don't even think, unless like I'm helping out somebody, I'm probably not even gonna. I might try this raging bullshit battle again. We'll have to see. You want to run something? Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, let's do it. What exactly do you want to run? I am down to do anything, guys. Once again, I got this membership. You know, I could just go and sit and try to do 10 hours of questing on a character or something. But I don't think that's going to happen now. I just don't really have, like, the same, what's it called? Mental capacity to play the game that long. But I do like occasionally, like, just logging on it, even just an hour or two is good with me. Not sure? Well, if you come up with, let me go grab the ramen real fast. I'll be right back. But if you come up with something, I've got something just for fun. I've got the Grand Tourney Arena, which is in my Massive Fantasy Castle. If you just want to run it for fun, I mean, there's something right there. It does drop some pet snacks. It does drop some energy gear, but it's nothing too special. But that's up to you. And like I got a lot of the. We could do really anything, so it's not. That's not the only option. Let me get this ramen. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, got the ramen. Well, the cup ramen. Not actual, like, authentic ramen, but, you know, it's still good. It's still good. Okay, so, here we are, guys. Let's do it. Okay, sick. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know if you got me added already, but I'm gonna go ahead and port to my, Massive Fantasy. If you want to send a true friend code, by the way, go ahead and send one over, or I can send one. It's completely up to you. And I'll go to my Massive Fantasy Castle, and we'll get ready to do a dungeon here. So, okay, sick. You got a true friend code already posted. Awesome. Now, you know, I mentioned this maybe like the last stream, guys. If the connection does go out at any point, or like the stream just goes down without any warning, I am on very spotty Wi-Fi right now. It's the point where I think last night I couldn't even get it started back up for like an hour. So I'm using like this Xfinity like public hotspot plan at the moment, just because the router that my family has doesn't support like gaming and stuff or streaming really at the moment. But yeah, like so it might just randomly drop, and if it drops out of nowhere, most likely I didn't just end the stream for no reason. I'm just letting you know that. Just letting you know that. Okay, I got you added, Talon. Sick. So yeah, whenever you're ready, go ahead and feel free to port, man. It's no rush. And like I said, your name does feel familiar. And I think I might have had you added a while back. Actually, it's just been so long. But your name does seem familiar. In the game, of course. But like even maybe the username itself. But God, this deck setup is so bad. It's Talon Nightblade, yeah. So I once again, I've known you for like a very long time, I think, or maybe I'm just thinking that, but I think I have. It's been so long since I played the game, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw in these Forest Lords. Oh, a Jade Oni summon. We're gonna try that out. It seems kind of cool, so here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna hit this dab pin while I'm at it. So I wish this freaking webcam would work too. I would have this webcam off for you guys, but I haven't been able to get it to work since you know I don't have my own laptop right now, and I'm not gonna go into too deep of detail about it. But eventually we'll be able to get our whole setup back, which will be nice. So defeat Sir Lionel. Here we go. Lionel. I said Lionel. Like some kind of, okay. By the way, if you guys are just joining, we are doing the Grand Tourney Arena, which is a gauntlet that typically takes about maybe 20 minutes, but it is it is annoying to like have to go through because and the reason I say that is because the drop rates are just kind of crap. So like, you know, you're going in and you're just doing it for fun, really. I mean, you can't expect the drops to be perfect each time with RNG the way it is, but Challenge Lady Tanzel, here we go.
Sir Lionel, the great big thundercloud. I'll have to take you more seriously than he did.
And once again, thank you, Talon, for joining along and watching the stream. And to anybody else, like, you know, these streams have come so far, guys. Just got the Wallaroo, and I'm already over it. Have you ever done Beast Moon? I've never really... Just got the Waller. I hate that world so much. It's so bad, guys. If you like Waller, I'm sorry. I don't like it. How do you say? Did they take out LOL because it was racist? Or, guys, I'm telling you, this company is so dumb. They probably took out LOL because it was like offensive or something. Because I don't see LOL on the list, which is awfully weird. You don't like the theme? I don't. Well, it's under emotes. You see, that's even the. Oh, it's under emotes. I can't see. That's the thing. I can't even do emotes because I'm shadow banned like so hard that they won't even let me do emotes. So I can't apparently even use LOL as an emote. Look at this. There's no emote. There's literally nothing there. Let me just say wow. Yes, I'll just say yeah. Oh wait. This is a thing? How did I not know this? I don't even see LOL on the list, but we're gonna... Can I put it here? Or do I laugh? Is it laugh? Probably? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it's weird. It's weird. It doesn't make sense to me, but... Yeah, no, ever since they muted me for 10 years for saying the word battle rap for no reason... I haven't been able to use the emotes like properly. They never show up for me, and I'm not able to, of course, talk, which is ridiculous. So, you know, everything that I do in the game, you know, I'm communicating over these streams, and like that's really the main communication because I can't say anything in the game to people. I can't just go casually like start up a conversation.
Wizard, you have proven yourself. We have equal standing.
I've done Beast Moon so I did it with Fairy Queens maybe a month ago. Or not a month, maybe like 4 months ago. I did it with Fairy Queens when she was streaming it, and that was an interest. I mean, I sucked at it. But you know, it's not really too complicated to understand. I just didn't really go do research beforehand. It's literally just kind of like the Guild Wars 2 PvP, so I kind of already have a knowledge and an understanding of it. So like, I think it honestly is probably pretty fun. I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's probably pretty fun. I'm definitely willing to give it more of a chance in the future, though. How long have I played? Well, I've been playing this game a lot longer. So I've been playing this game probably since 2009, of course. And Guild Wars 2, I'd say maybe 2015. In Guild Wars 2, once again, I mean, even though I've been playing this longer, I can just sit here and tell you that I like Guild Wars 2 a lot more. I think it's a much better experience. It's a fun game. Like, Guild Wars 2's got so much content. And like I said, I've said this in the past on the streams, anybody that's looking for an MMO that's fully packed with features, just play Guild Wars 2. Just play Guild Wars 2. It is literally like top tier. I mean, Guild Wars 1 might be even better, but I've never played Guild Wars 1. I just have heard from a lot of the Guild Wars community that it may be even better than Guild Wars 2. So, yeah, Guild Wars 2 is amazing. I'm telling you, like, there's so many people missing out. I have tried to tell so many people about it, but a lot of people just don't listen. They're just like, you know, one second here. Let's see what you said here. Guild Wars 3 is gonna be even better. Oh, I see. I haven't even seen any information on Guild Wars. Oh, you're down to help too. Awesome. Yeah, you can port. Definitely, man. Guild Wars 2 is like, you know, once again, I'm only like master rank, maybe like 4,000. Not even that. Not master, achievement rank, should I say. And my master rank's probably like, I don't even know. I don't even remember. It's like 100. Isn't there 100 or something? All I know is that the game has so much content that I have not even been able to scratch the surface of the expansions. So it's and the fractals are so much fun, and the gilding system's awesome, of course. So like, I think it's just amazing. It's a good game. It hasn't been confirmed, but they're hiring people for an undisclosed well, most likely that's going to be Guild Wars 3. So let's just hope that for the best, because I think once again, you know, you have people that I've been saying this since the beginning. I played this game since 2009, and there's people that only play this and they don't want to touch any other games or experience anything. And like, while this game is good, let's be honest, if you line it up to a game like Guild Wars 2 and you actually break it down, that's a much better MMO. It has so many more features. The free content is just, you don't even need to get the expansions until you at least play probably 500 hours, to be honest. You could play 500 hours, still have stuff to do. there's so many good games out there. Yeah, I'm always open. I'm not just gonna sit here and play one game for the rest of my life. I mean, if I was on like a heavy dose of drugs or Adderall or something, maybe. But I don't take that crap anymore, and I'm glad I haven't taken it for a very long time. So like, you know, I'd rather actually span my palette of games, if that makes sense. I want to play like a lot of different shooters, MMOs, racing games. It could be anything at this point. As long as it's fun, that's all that matters to me. Mine's 300-ish, maybe. It's like capped at 6. What do you mean 3? Like, are you talking about like your gold or your like your frame rate, or? Well, maybe I'm just not understanding the context, Fred. Oh, you mean I'm so dumb. You're talking about your Guild Wars 2 mastery rank, right? That's insane. I didn't even know it went up to that high now. But hey, it's good to see we have Guild Wars 2 people watching and in the stream, because you don't always find that. Like, you don't always come across people that play Guild Wars 2, especially like in a Wizard 101 stream. Like, half of the people don't even know what the hell it is. It's a phenomenal game. You know, I haven't had the chance to play it in a while, and it takes investment. It's one of those, you can't play multiple, at least I'm not good at playing multiple MMOs at once. So, you know, if I'm going to play Guild Wars 2, I definitely, and I just got a membership, of course, for this game. So, like, I'm not going to just go quit on it instantly or something out of nowhere. And I'm going to stick to this right now. But Guild Wars 2 is one of those games where you can't just be focused on all these other MMOs. It just has so much content that you need to put all of your focus towards that, in most cases. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is so big it can get overwhelming. So if you sit there and, you know, you're trying to play this and Wizard in between each other, like I've gotten so overwhelmed I couldn't decide which one to play. So I just told myself, like, until I'm done playing this, I'm not going to touch Guild Wars 2, and not because I don't want to. I mean, honestly, between the two, I'd rather play Guild Wars 2, but like, yeah, once again, you have to choose. You have to choose. The hell is It took me years to get good on Elder Scrolls Online. Is another good game. Like, at first I didn't like it that much, but once I started getting, like, they added all these new updates, and I actually have it on Steam also. I got, like, or not Steam, Epic Game Store gave it away for free, so I've got it on the Epic Game Store. It doesn't have all the expansions, but I mean, it's got so much content. You don't even have to worry about the expansions until you probably at least get, like I said, 200 to 3. These kind of games you can get at least 300 to 500 hours into, and you're still probably good. And then you might want to buy the expansion if you've run out of content to play. But can you use a squirrel? I can use a squirrel. Well, I should have done it if I could have right there, but mainly play Elder Scrolls. Hey, you're gonna make me want to have to get back into Elder Scrolls too. That's the thing. That's 3 MMOs. I've got to choose. I've got to, like, put the time. You know, give them each their own separate time slot, if that makes sense, to play. So you got to grind mastery in that game. Oh yeah, that makes sense. If you ever want to start playing again, let me know. I'll definitely let you know. The Guild Wars Elder Scrolls was also phenomenal. Like I said, when I first saw the game, it got a lot of hate. But it seems like there's a lot more, like, support behind the game now since all the updates and stuff. Like, it's come a long way. And I understand when it first released. I mean, I remember all the stuff that all the problems it had. I remember, like, it was literally bugged to death, bug-ridden. I mean, it still might have bugs, but it's not as bug-ridden as it used to be. Yeah, I'll let you know if I get back into Elder Scrolls Online for sure. It had so many issues. Oh, it's like Fallout 64. That game still. I honestly don't still want to touch that game. I have it, but it's not the same kind of Fallout experience. But they did fix a lot of the problems with the game. So I mean, that's something. And another game that's a perfect example, actually, of a company that does care is No Man's Sky. I mean, I don't know if they're still releasing updates and like major updates to it, but they were releasing every single update for the game for free because they knew when it released, it wasn't their true vision. They kind of, like, you know, a bit deceived the players. No Man's Sky is a phenomenal example of, like, a game that actually, the company's not just about profits. They clearly wanted to make it like the ultimate version of what he had envisioned. I think Sean Murray is his name. Yeah, that's the game developer. Awesome, we finished it. Sick. Okay, I'll go ahead and port to Katie, and you can port if you would like, Talon, as well. or Fallen, should I say? Her real name's Katie, but yeah, I'll go ahead and port to Fallen here. So, No Man's Sky's underrated. I will say, like, playing that game, you can get invested into it, and just the imagination that you can just draw up while playing the game. Just seeing all the different worlds that are created by this generation. Whatever thing they've got in the game to make these worlds, I mean, it's a really good. They probably patented it, I assume, because I haven't seen any other game use a random generator like that in that sense. Oh, wait a second. And oh wait, okay, this guy's inspiring me to get on my my Frontier Dragon here. So I don't have open. So you've got open chat. So you can say whatever you want. Like you can say like you're watching my stream where you're of course like you probably talked to Katie the other day, Fallen. But I can't say anything in the game. So yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Oh, also my phone is off charging. So if anybody's trying to text me or like I'm not ignoring it. My phone was dead, so I had to put it on the charger. Oh, you died. Oh no. Let's help you out, Fallen. I mean, Katie. Let's go ahead and do it. Well, whenever she's ready. We'll go ahead and start this ramen. Eating this ramen. Kingsland. Where the hell is this? See, I don't even know these new areas. And it clearly hasn't loaded for me yet. Kingsland. I'm such a noob when it comes to the new stuff in this game, and it doesn't bother me because like once again, there's so many updates and random battles they've added in with like cheats. It's you would have to like be like a Georgia Tech mathematician or something to understand it all up front. You really would have to. Georgia Tech engineer. But that's the crazy thing is I know Guild Wars 2 honestly better than half of the shit we're doing in these new worlds. And that game is already complex and big enough. So that says a lot. That says a lot about it. Like some of the shit doesn't make sense that you're doing. Actually, a lot of it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's like I don't want to have to read a full page essay before I do a battle. Every other battle. I don't want to have to, like, that is instantly like, no. I just want to go in and know the combat that I'm used to and fight the battle. And once again, we never. Now there are some good games. I'm not gonna sit here because I don't even know all of them. I'm not gonna sit here and say every game changing system thing they've added in is bad. But what I will say is like the ones I've seen, they're unnecessary. Like look, for example, this cheat right here, it's unnecessary. You can't even blade anymore without feeling the risk of something happening. You can't even. It's beyond the point of no return apparently. You didn't know I was streaming? Well, yeah, my phone did die. I would have texted you and let you know I was streaming the game. I did have to put my phone on the charger, but yeah, I am. I just started actually like 10 minutes ago, Katie. And how's your night going? We were speaking facts this entire time about like how Guild Wars, well, not just Guild Wars 2, but other MMOs like actually do good updates and put in quality content that isn't just fucking up the game system somehow. If that makes sense. Fucking up. It's a tragedy. When it does happen, like the PvP. Literally, and once again, I've said this example a lot, but anybody with a brain cell, like you're going through your PvP card list, and this is especially true for life. Every single card is banned from being used in PvP. The healing cards have been complete. You can only use like 1 or 2, like Fairy and Sprite Swarm. Maybe I don't even know if that's even possible. And when you have that level of destruction to your core experience, then like you have to question like who the fuck is, or I mean who the crap are making these decisions. Who the reverse.
Spiders of the multiverse.
It's Ratbeard. It always goes back to Ratbeard. I mean, let's be honest. This dude literally had, instead of listening to the fans that knew better about how to do a battle, this dude listened to his 10-year-old son. He literally listened to his 10-year-old son that had never played the game about how to design the world instead. And the world came out like poop. So no wonder. God. That dude should have been fired so long ago. It's beyond the point. Like, I mean, this dude should have been fired the second he started roasting and attacking his own fan base. This guy's crap, and oh, I thought you meant Ratbeard. I mean, him too. But this guy's also crap. They're both crap. They're both crap. You won't hear, guys, you won't hear commentary like this on any other stream. You won't hear this from the big streamers, the big WizTubers. They're not gonna sit here and tell you like this thing sucks. It's garbage. Because they're paid. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to expose it. That's why they hate me. Like, let's be honest. That's probably why my channel is so, like, it's not noticed with the Wizard101 content. It's just because they probably got so hurt by all the shit. I mean, let's be honest. If any of them were watching, if any of the Wizard101 people were watching these streams, they'd be like, this dude is he's a target. We gotta stop him from talking about this. we gotta pay YouTube not to let his videos get in those trending results or something. Do you get the loyalty? Oh yeah. So you mean like loyalty? Yeah. So I haven't actually looked at the loyalty thing, and I should have. It just reset today, so I need to go look at that. I mean, what's sad is I could have literally got it for the last month and now. You just said it reset it today. I didn't even do it for the last month, so I could have got 2 things of loyalty points. But regardless, thank you for letting me know. I would have forgot about it completely. Isn't that a myth bubble or is that a death? I don't even know what it is. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Myth, life, and death bubble? There's a myth, life, and death bubble? How did I not know about this? That's something sick. That's something sick. You've got that's what, and see, it's not something you can just go craft or have a max supply of. It's something limited, and that's what I like. It makes sense. You want it to be like limited edition. Like if something that is that extreme, like at least give it to a good item or something. Don't go in and forcefully change the combat or force all this other shit in. Like I like that has that ability or that spell with it. Out of spells? Oh no. It's tragic. It's tragic. Oh no. I've got to reshuffle. I may have a reshuffle. I can reshuffle you if I have access to it. Just give me a second here. Or maybe I discarded the reshuffle like an idiot. We'll see. You only keep 2. You only keep 2 hits in. Well, no. I mean, that to be honest, depending on what kind of battle you're fighting, that could work. Like if you're doing like early, like low level mob questing, or if you're just mob like fighting or just doing questing. See, I have a small deck too. Like I think this deck has maybe 15 cards in it, so it's something like that, 18 maybe. You probably have a lot less than I do, but you oh, I thought you said you discord too much to do that. I discard. Yeah. I mean, I would be discarding like I can't risk it with mine. Yeah, I can't. I discard a lot. Ooh, wait. What's this? A Tempest? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just whack them also. You read that as Discord too? See, yeah. I guess that's what was happening.
Spiders of the multiverse.
This ramen slaps. While I'm playing the game, this ramen slaps beyond belief. It's the A's in this game are like O's. It's true. It's true. I've always thought that also. Gonna whack him. We're gonna whack them like Wagzile. That's what we're gonna do. Oh sh. I think at this point it's impossible for me not to say Wagzile jokes on the stream, just because they're so true and so savage. Like it's engraved in my head. I have to say like at least 20 probably each streamer, and there's no way that's gonna. I can't reverse that. I can't reverse it, but oh god, I need some more food after this. I might have to make like a ham sandwich or something, guys, because this food is beyond the point of so good. It's so good. This dude is very annoying. I tried to solo this dude when I first went through the world, and I think I ended up fighting him like 10 times before I gave up and somebody had to pour it to me. It's really annoying. Yeah, this dude's not even annoying compared to the stupid rage boss. The rage boss is past the point of like, it's not even annoying at that point. Like at that point, it's just making you try to be pissed off and hate the game. I can mail you a taco. That would be amazing if it wasn't. If it would come in time, and if it didn't come like 3 days later. That would be. Thank you, Katie. Longest ice spell. Yeah, it is. It really is. God, it really is. Did it come soggy or something? I ate the ramen and I drink. Once again, real ramen eaters. I guess eaters, not drinkers. But I mean, I did. Once again, it goes back to what I'm saying. I drank the broth. You got to drink all the broth because like that's the part that has the most flavor. Even though it might be unhealthy. I know some people that literally they don't like the broth at all. They only want they'll literally pour out the entire broth afterward. I'm like, wait a second. Wait just a second now. The broth is the best part. It is. Especially when you get to the bottom and there's still noodles. It's like, yes. Yes. I mean, this stuff probably will give us, let's be honest, the stuff they're putting in this stuff is terrible. And I don't want to know how it's affected my health so far. I mean, I do get hot. Every time I eat this kind of ramen, I get really hot afterward. That's not the best sign. But it still tastes good. Like occasionally I don't eat it often. Occasionally I'll eat it like as a snack or something. High amounts of sodium, deadly amounts of sodium or something. It's true. It really is. Like the amount, let's read this. This thing's got 2,300 milligrams of sodium in it. This Maruchan Instant Lunch. That should be like 3 times less. That is insane. Just use egg. 1 second. Just use egg white noodles. Oh, good point. Good point. I mean, well, and I'm good at making like homemade ramen. So like, I just haven't had the ingredients lately. But homemade ramen is even better, like way better. And especially the food in South Korea. The food in South Korea was literally like to die for. I could eat it every single day. It's the best. Like the bibimbap that we just had in South Korea. Me and my sister. We went to the same restaurant 3 times. It was the best food I've ever had in my life. And I don't think I've ever said that other than that point. So bibimbap, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. I might be pronouncing it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, like that's pretty embarrassing. But it was to die for. It really was. God, it was so good. They had this shrimp and like this spicy shrimp soup with like tofu in it, and God, I mean the soup with the bibimbap, amazing. I already want to go back to South Korea, and I don't care about all the shit they're saying. You know, the thing ended in 5 hours. The martial law, and the dude's clearly under fire for enacting it. But if I have ever had the chance to live back in South Korea, I'm not even hesitating. I'm going straight back to, you know, to live there or in Japan, because they're both amazing places. They really are. Yeah, you love seafood? Yeah, me too. Seafood is to die for. I love seafood. It's like my favorite. You'd love to try the food. Oh my gosh, like they've got so many restaurants. They've got Korean, of course, Korean restaurants. I mean, if they didn't have that, that'd be problematic. It'd be like a Matrix or something. They've got that. They've got Japanese. They've got like Turkish food. They've got I mean, the McDonald's even was way higher quality. The meat, they tasted so much better than here in America. They had a bulgogi burger that I literally could not stop getting. I probably got it at least 3 times. And it's just, you can just taste the difference in the quality of the food. Like here, the McDonald's is bad for bloat. And I didn't really feel that from the McDonald's there, oddly enough. Because I think they have a lot more, you know, rules about like what kind of ingredients they can use. It's not just a bunch of fillers and garbage. Orlando. I'm in Georgia right now, and I've been to Orlando. Had some amazing food as well. Like I went to this place called Yard House, I think. It was somewhere in Orlando, Yard House, and they have one in Atlanta too. And I thought their food was to die for also, but honestly, I don't think I can even put it near. I mean, I could put it up there. The food in Orlando was really good, but I think the best food I still had. Going to an Asian country and eating food there, you'll fall in love with it. Like I did, the food was part of the reason why I didn't want to leave. And the other part of the reason was the environment was amazing. Just like the people, the culture, the tea houses. The tea houses were awesome. You just go in and you literally just take 3 hours just drinking tea and forgetting about all the other problems you have in life. Oh shit. If you ever get the chance to travel, make it it changed my perspective on life, and it's actually really good. Probably if you're in like a mental hole or something, just try to travel somewhere far away to like a country like in Asia, or just try to experience like a new culture you've never experienced. And I will tell you, like it was an experience like no other, And we can finally summon this Jade Oni. So here we go. I don't know why this was on the high summon list. It's very healthy. I mean, it's like, you know, you don't get to experience the outside of what you're used to. If you don't get an experience outside of what you're used to, then you're never gonna actually know about other things in life, like how other cultures work and how their just their mentality and stuff. I think it's really good for sure. But it is expensive to travel, and so, like, you know, you have to, of course, have the money, of course, saved up first and to plan it properly and everything. White Lotus. I have not seen White Lotus. I have not. Such a good show. I've gotta check it out. One heck of a combo I just walked into. Justin says he probably doesn't know we're streaming. He probably is like, who? What? They're He probably thinks you guys like they're just talking out of thin air or something. And I'm just responding on the stream because I don't have open chat. But okay, yeah, we'll continue to we're crazy. We're crazy. You're rolling on like some epic like light ball that looks like it's from like 2080 or something, and then I'm riding on like a Frontier Dragon from like 2009. 2009. It's accurate though. The whispers in my ear. In my ear. That sounds like you know what? I'm gonna make that a new song soon. The whispers in my ear. Instead of the voices in my head, the whispers in my ear. That's even better than the voices in my head. The whispers in my ear keep on telling me to pray. No. Which one? Oh no, there's a song called "The Voices in My Head" by Falling in Reverse. I don't personally, I don't like the song. Actually, I hate it because not because it's like a bad song necessarily, but there was one point where the song kept repeating in my head this really dark line, and it was literally, it wasn't normal. I don't just start thinking of lyrics and they just start like violently repeating in my head. But it was like a really dark line about like something like dark, depressing, like suicide or something. I don't even know. It was bad. And so I stopped listening to their music because of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really did. But not to say that they don't have good music, but at the same time, Kim Dracula is I know one song by that dude. It's that song. Listen closely to the words of the song. So, what is that song's name? They have it in Osu also. It's like his most mainstream song, but that one's actually pretty good. I mean, that's like the only song I know by him. I've tried to listen to some others and I just couldn't get it. Make Me Famous, that's the song. Yeah, that's honestly a good song. So like, if he has like a really good song and you want to check out Kim Dracula, that's it. I can't really get too much into his other stuff, but I mean, anybody could. Like, you might have different tastes than me. Celebrity status just for kill. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. Blare it in your car? 1 second here. Killdozer. I've heard of Killdozer. Is that a song by, or is that just an artist? I've definitely heard the name Killdozer from somewhere. The band I've been listening to most lately, Talon, is Born of Osiris. I don't know if you've heard Born of Osiris, but they're coming to Georgia in February, and I'm really, really trying to go, and I think I'm going to be able to. Born of Osiris slaps. Their lyrics are so relatable. They're technical. They've got, like, good Jenny riffs. Born of Osiris. They're called Born of Osiris. Born, like B-O-R-N, of, and then Osiris, O-S-I-R-I-S. Born of Osiris. Their music is incredible, and like I've been on a binge like all freaking day listening to, not just all day, like the past week. And their music's just relatable. Like their riffs are heavy, they're melodic. They've got good EDM like mix in the background. Check out check out Born. I'll tell you a song to check out right now by them actually, and I think you'll really like it. Just listen to the song White Nile by Born of Osiris. White Nile. You will really like that song. And yeah, that's a Killdozer. Now it makes, I definitely have heard the song, or like definitely heard the name. I think I've heard the song. It's just I didn't really give it too much of a chance. I'll go back and listen to it later for sure. The whole album that White Nile by Born of Osiris is on, it's called Angel or Alien. It's a phenomenal album, and it's been on repeat for me probably for the past like year, essentially. So like they're a really good band. I've seen them live, and once again I'm trying to see them live again. So you've come to the right place. If you want to talk about metal music, you've come to the right place, because my brain is just all about metal. Literally, I probably have 200. I could almost name 200 bands. I'm not gonna try to do it now. just because it's gonna break my brain. But I could name probably 200 or more bands off the top of my head in the right mindset. In the right mindset. I sweat metal. I do. It's true. I really do. Like, I'll be like, you know what? I try to listen to rap, and I like certain rap, like Bones or NF. And then I'll listen to like 2 songs by them, and I'll be like, wait a sec, I'm really truthfully in the mood for some metal. And I'll just go find like one of those hundreds of bands I know about. And it's scary in person. Oh. Kim, Bring Me the... Oh, I saw Bring Me the Horizon live, actually, back in their true, like, metalcore phase. And I've seen them live. Like, I haven't seen them after that, but I've been a big fan since the beginning of their music. And their music's so good. Like, I still I like the new stuff, but I don't love it the same, if that makes sense. But I've seen Palo Royale also. I saw them. They were amazing, too, live. They're another phenomenal band. Even though it's not really as much my style, like that kind of like rock, you know, just what's the word for it? Like, it's not as much my style, just like the hard rock stuff, but I'll still listen to it. I'm more into like the metal and like the heaviness, but you love Motionless in White's one of my favorites too. They're in my top 5. I'll be honest, Born of Osiris probably did climb over them just because of how much I've been listening to them lately. But I would say it goes Born of Osiris, Currents, Veil of Maya, and then I'll put Motionless, and then I'll do Ice Nine Kills. So that's my top 5 right there. It's a good top 5. It really is. Oh yeah, Another Life is good, and like I said, so I could tell you're probably not into as much of the heavy stuff. Talent, and Katie's, I know, kind of the same way. Like, she's not as much into like the brutality. I listen to deathcore too, so I like stuff like Lorna Shore and like let's see, Die Hard is Murder and stuff like that. But I'll still that stuff I don't listen to too constantly. I listen to more like the progressive metalcore stuff. That's my favorite genre. Wait, why are you sad? Oh, Flyleaf, I've heard them also. Yeah. We're just going on a full metal talk. It's great. It's great. It's really good. Blood on the Dance Floor. Oh no, I know you were just joking about that. I mean, well, we used to like them, and their music. Well, once again, the dude's a pedophile. He's a creep, and the dude was always creepy. I always thought something was up with him, but then a bunch of stuff got released about what was it, Dobby Vanity. The name, first off, should have been a red flag. It really should have been. Like, what kind of name is that? But no, like, this dude was the music definitely gave off like creepy, like it was targeted, almost like made for like younger people, like children or something, like teenagers, and it was just all about like sex and not to say that some of it didn't sound good, but the meaning behind it was just very worrying in a lot of cases. Very worrying. Oh You remember seeing him live once on YouTube, or seeing he was live on YouTube once? I never saw him actually do a live thing on YouTube, but I did see like lots of clips of him talking and stuff. And oh no, I would be yelling at him too. The dude, let's be honest. First off, he didn't really have too much talent. Like, a lot of what the production was behind them was the other guy, which I don't even know too much about, the J guy. He was actually like 10 times better. And the Dobby Vanity, like, all of the production work that made him sound good was, of course, in the overproduction of his vocals. I mean, you could just tell it was not authentic singing. You could tell. Yeah, and see, Jay, he acted out, and now I didn't like really any of them. I wasn't a fan of any of them, but if I had to choose, like, I always said he was more talented, and at least he kind of distanced himself after that creep, like, started getting, called out for. That creep. Let's hope he did, because he was creepy. Dobby Vanity is, stay away from him, kids. Stay away from him. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I left a Pepsi. I don't even like Pepsi, but that's apparently what we have now. I left it in the freezer. The thing just froze over, basically. Let's see what it says here. No, Jay is the other guy from Blood on the Dance Floor that isn't a pedo, or at least wasn't found to be one. I mean, we can't be. There clearly, if he did separate and distance himself from the other guy, I highly doubt he did anything. But you never truthfully know. But yeah, he seems cooler than the other guy. Davi Vanity is just stay away from him. Nobody likes him. Not even the fans of the band like him. That says a lot. I don't know who the fans are at this point, but. If they still have fans, I'm very much concerned. Like, if there's people 30 years old still listening to that band, like on just a frequent or something, on frequently, like, you gotta question: are they okay mentally? Like, do they have it all there, or are they that intrigued by like creeps? Look at these dumb cheats. Yeah, look at these dumb cheats going on. Like, I'm honestly surprised. There's some weird people working for this company. Like, there's some creepy people working for this company. I mean, they've openly allowed some people just to perform pedophilia in the comments for years. I'm surprised they didn't try to get blood on the dance floor to like feature in the game or something. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh fuck! You're playing. You just hear Candyland like in Caramel. You're like, get this shit out of my eardrum right now. Like, I'm surprised I didn't hear that playing. So bad. Now, if Ice Nine Kills started playing inside, like, if I heard Ice Nine Kills, like, you know, for example, the American Nightmare, or like It Is the End, or something like that playing inside of, like, you know, Darkmoor or something, then I'd be farming that place for, like, 24 hours a day or something if it was playing like good metal like that. I really would. And the crazy thing, like I said, I don't listen to those kind of bands. I haven't listened to Ice Nine or Motionless in White in so long. I know it sounds crazy, but the last time I actually truly delved down and listened to those two bands, which, like, I still consider Motionless one of my favorites, probably 6 to 8 months ago. It would have been, and so I've been listening to mostly progressive, like Born Osiris, Veil of Maya, Invent Animate, Currents, stuff like that. But I love all metal. I have. Are you talking about the card game? Oh, that's Snap. And that's called Marvel Snap. I played the card game, and I thought that was a lot of fun. Actually, I thought it was a really well developed and made. I definitely got to try that eventually. Marvel Rivals for sure. You're tired, Katie? Oh no, I stayed up. Honestly, I'm pretty exhausted. Well, I didn't really get much sleep last night. I just kept waking up for some reason. So I'm on the tiredness thing as well. Tiredness thing. I could barely talk. So Marvel Snap was fun. Oh yeah, it was. I'm glad you. So you also played it. That's good to hear. It was, yeah. If you haven't tried well, I like Marvel Snap, but I'm gonna be honest. The best card game to me, like digital card game, is Legends of Runeterra. That's like the League of Legends card game, and it's completely free to play. It's like, you know, I've made so many decks actually playing that game, so for free without paying any money, which is good. Might do one more. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, well, I'll see, like, by the time you're done with that quest if I have more energy to stream, but I'm kind of falling. That's why I'm talking so slow right now. I'm kind of falling asleep myself, so like my eyes are halfway closed. They really are. Then again, yeah. What's up, Billy? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? It's good to see you here, man. And yeah, hopefully you're doing well. And thank you for always coming by the streams as always. Billy's an OG. He's also an OG. This dude has been. I'll say it again. Like this, once again, it's crazy to have somebody still watching your streams from like 2012. And he's really been watching the streams for that long, which is insane. So, like, or not just the video. I mean, I didn't start streaming probably until like 2018 on the channel, or 2019 or something. But he's been watching the videos ever since then. And a lot of you guys have, which is awesome. Did you ever add my Discord? Do you mind sending me another like a Discord, like your name again, so I can add it? I don't know if I did or not, to be honest. Yeah, if you need help, Billy, ever, just let me know. I will be down to help you out, man, 100%. Like, since you're always here supporting, you know, I've always got your back. So,
You're caught in the jaws of the crop, mate.
I'm glad we could help you out, Katie, because I know how annoying and bad these battles are. Oh, see, watch out, Waxile. They might claim that's like hate speech or something. I'm just no. In all seriousness, they really probably would. But one second. It sounds like a sick joke, but they would really ban somebody for saying the word stupid with like spaces in between. I mean, they banned me for battle rap, so like you can't sit here and think they wouldn't ban you for something even dumber, to be honest, or just as dumb. I did go ahead and add you, Nadav, or should I say Talon? I went ahead and added you on Discord, so yeah. Oh no, what? We're not. That would be the last day. Hey, I went through the whole thing with the bullshit battle rap, saying battle rap and getting banned. It's complete, like it's absurdity. And once again, that never got actually looked at or investigated more into. They relied on their cheap Chinese bot to give them, you know, the final answer. We're gonna listen to what this magic 8-ball says. Where's it developed? This is developed inside of a shack inside of Haiti. They spent about 2 days making it. It's made out of wood or something. Just oh fuck! You just hear You just hear something rolling around in it, and it just oh god. That's pretty accurate to the situation. Actually, very accurate to the situation. So yeah, if you want to do one more, Katie, we're definitely down to help you here, and then I'll see about maybe doing going on my death and doing a little bit of questing on that if I saw the energy. I'm also getting pretty tired, but I might be able to at least force myself to do some more just for the stream. So yeah, go ahead and follow you here. This has been a fun stream, guys. Just having these conversations, and it's always a good time. But especially when we're talking about metal and stuff, it instantly like sparks my interest. Like I'm ready to go full on talking about it. Apparently, we're still here, guys. We're still here. Something is going on with the connection. I don't know if you can still hear me. Something is going on with the connection. Well, like I said, I'm using an Xfinity hotspot that's really spotty. Like one of those public type hotspots. The game clearly something. You see what's happening there. The bushwhackers are just walking into the fucking mountain or something. It's really weird. But no, like in all seriousness, like yeah, like the Wi-Fi definitely is it's got a problem, and it might just randomly drop sometimes or completely drop out. So hopefully it doesn't do that too often. And it's once again the game is completely crazy how you're able to stream the I know that it literally they just completely I'm still invisible, and these things just completely walk through the mountain. So and that just shows you I wasn't lying about it. Look at that, you just saw what happened there. It was like wild. We're gonna go ahead and hit quit here. It's not even letting me quit the game, which is like it completely broke it or something apparently. It broke completely. It broke completely. I think I gotta wait. Is it fully? We're just gonna have to relog the game, guys. I think it completely just decimated the game, which is interesting. So let's go ahead and do that. It might take a little longer on this Wi-Fi to reload the game. So give me a second here. Once we get the setup back and an actual, you know, less spotty Wi-Fi connection, then we won't have to worry. Like these streams are gonna definitely be a bit more all over the place until then, because it could just crash at any moment or something like that could happen. And it's not even wanting to load the game now. It's literally like, let me show you guys. So who knows? This might have to be even though I don't want it to be, This may have to be the end of the. Look at this. It is stuck at nothing. It's stuck at no, but I've got full connection. You're good for now, Billy. Just said just farming. Need to get what I need for my pet before I start. Well, yeah, man. If you need help, like I said, if you need help at any time, just ask me. Oh, there we go. It's fine. That was weird. It's actually finally loading, but it took like 30 seconds just to initiate the load. Yeah, if you ever need help, man, or anybody else, just let me, like I said, let me know. I am down to help you guys whenever. But I'll try to load the game back up here, Katie, just so I can finish helping you out with this at least this one quest here. So I'm not using a hotspot, but I actually moved back to like where I live in Georgia, basically, pretty recently. Like we just got back from the South Korea trip like 3 weeks ago, and I didn't realize it was a different router that my mom had set up that isn't made for like gaming and stream because they don't game and stream really anybody in my family. So I actually had to end up getting like this like prepaid Xfinity thing where you can connect to like an Xfinity hotspot, like and there's one like close by that it's got good connection, and then it just randomly, like I've noticed, just drops all the way down to 0. I think it's from people probably streaming on it also and like watching videos and stuff. But yeah, that's just that's the experience right now with it. Says I'm online. That's weird. Oh, it's actually it's almost unloading here, so we're about to actually be officially online. So it's like, yeah, it's like a public hotspot. I mean, and I didn't think at first it would have many people using it because it's like, it's not like in a city or something by like a bunch of like skyscrapers or like a million apartments but like clearly I was wrong. Clearly like other people are trying to game or watch like 4K Netflix or something on it right now. Generally it says it gets to like 60 to 80 megabits of download speed and like 11 upload, which seems like plenty until you realize that it starts dropping out of nowhere. Until you realize that, and then it's like, oh god. So hopefully soon we'll get a better connection where we won't have to worry about it dropping. I mean, it's not. Look how long it is taking to load the game in right now. That should tell you all you need to know. Like this is not normal. This is not normal. We'll see if it even enters the game. If it doesn't, it might have to be the end of the stream, guys. And I really actually wanted to do some more, even though I'm tired. Like I was willing to at least try to do like 2 or 3 more quests. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna port to you now, Katie. Oh yeah, and there is a risk of getting hacked. Now, luckily, I've got Bitdefender Premium installed, and Bitdefender is like really, it's really reliable. It does protect well against stuff. I've also got Malwarebytes, and I've also got, I got the Malwarebytes protection against like, people hacking into your connection and stealing your files. So I'm pretty covered from that, and I don't think anybody's gonna get in, but you never know. They would have to be like an expert level hacker to be doing something like that. There's just no way they're just gonna break into like Bitdefender. Bitdefender is like really powerful. Like, I don't think I've ever actually had. I shouldn't jinx anything, but I haven't had any serious like problems with it or like things getting through it. If that makes sense. And I've used it for like 10 years, so. Yeah, if you don't ever go on a public hotspot or something, even like an Xfinity one, if you don't have some kind of proper security software set up, because you do run I mean, it's easy to hack into somebody's computer that way, for sure, and it's never foolproof. But do you need help? Those guys are live. Yes, that would be great. I kind of was just talking. I didn't even realize they were live, so that would actually be good, Katie. Thank you. And Talon just ported as well, or joined as well, so. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, it's a pain to deal with the spotty connection. Like, it's irritating when the stream just randomly goes out or something. Like yesterday, it went out and it didn't come back up the Wi-Fi for like 45 minutes. By that time, I was already too tired to keep streaming the game. But it might do that sometimes until I get a better connection. So I don't know what the hell it does, to be honest. It doesn't make sense, really, the patterns, but... This has been a fun time, guys. Once again, I just being back here, even well, let's be honest, Wallaroo's probably not very fun. So I get, you know, that's not fully accurate, but it's a fun time with like engaging with the stream and to be able to just play the game and to talk with you guys. If I was just sitting here doing this alone, fighting these dudes, I would already be off the computer. The computer would have already been turned off, probably. You could be on for longer. Just you got a second wind. Okay, that sounds good, kid. Well, I at least have the energy to help with like 3 more quests. So if you want to do 3 more quests, I can do 3 more. That's like at least the minimum I can do. But and like I said, I'm pretty tired too. But I'm definitely willing to do that. Yeah. Let's do it for sure. And so I know this mic also doesn't sound the best. I'm using like the laptop mic, guys, right now, because I won't go into detail what happened, but I did like lose my or don't have access to my actual good mics anymore. But maybe that in the next couple months that will change. And the webcam, I really want to get working again, so I might just have to get an external webcam just to be able to at least have the webcam on, because I feel like that would be more fun. And rip to the laptop, yes. And rip to the lid. Yeah, it's sad, but you know, once again, materialistic items have never mattered to me. Even and I guess my rap files aren't what you would call materialistic. Like that's actually like a big part of my life or something. So like. But I've got the ability to I mean, I just literally thought of some of the most genius words earlier playing Scrabble against my mom and sister. So, I know I could just throw down some lyrics like in like 30 minutes and write like something fire. I know I can do it. I got to get back the whole setup, of course, for that, but to start recording again. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely keep helping you here, Katie. With whatever the last few questions you need are. I'll just go ahead and oh, actually, I can just get in your pumpkin thing. That might be easier. So 1 second here. Pumpkin thing. There we go. Or get on top of the pumpkin thing is the better term, I guess, terminology. Oh, there we go. This is a cool mount, by the way. I really do. I've always liked this mount. It's really neat, actually. See, like these are more of the mounts. Bring more mounts like this into the game. I don't even want to look into the crown shop right now, but like if we look at the crown shop right now, we're gonna be like disappointed by what we see. Probably like, let's look at this. The hell? 15,000? Yeah, let's just exit out of that. 15. Yeah, so the crown shop is not your best friend. It's the opposite. It actually is the type of friend that like steals your money and then promises they'll pay you back, but they never do. Promise. Oh no. Well, the rain mounts. So like I didn't go down the full mount list. So like I was kind of just judging it off a couple things or something. But where is that rain mount? Yeah. Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the leaf one that I just clicked on, or which one are you talking about exactly? Oh, the Arcus Cloud. If this is the one you're talking about, I actually have this mount already. I think I've got it on my Storm character. This is a really cool mount. Yeah, for sure. The Storm Ride. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Storm. 1 second. Storm Rider. Okay. Storm. Oh wait, so I guess that must be in a pack, You can't. So that's a different situation. Yeah, the ones that are being sold like directly, most of them at least in the mount section are really crappy or like they're way overpriced. But the ones you can get a lot of cool ones out of packs. I don't know if that. Yeah, it must be a limited time thing. Yeah, it must be. It's been so long since I haven't touched the Crown Shop in I don't even want to like I haven't actually bought anything from that Crown Shop in probably over. This sounds insane, but I don't think I've bought anything from the Crown Shop other than like you know a I don't even think I bought an energy elixir. The stitching's the only thing I've ever used really the crowns on in the past 6 years. I haven't bought actual like gone to the Crown Shop and started like going crazy over packs or something. And I've still had the same amount of fun in the game, which shows that you don't have to do that to have fun. I mean, half of this shit's not worth buying anyways. It's just a waste of money. You won't get what you actually want. So like, that's another reason. But yeah, the crowns. If you're gonna get crowns. Well, we talked about this. I think every stream we mention this. Like, don't get the gold. But there's people still. Either they're not aware of how bad it is of a deal. Like, it's not even a deal. It's just a scam. Or they're dumb. They just think it's an amazing deal or something. Don't buy any of the gold from the Crown Shop. You can go farm that Halfang dude, Bristlefang or whatever his name is, in Grizzleheim in 30 minutes and get double the amount of gold and you will pay $20 for it. And on an 10K. Well, see, like PvP, you know, that's one thing. So like you know, I understand if you're a PvP player, you're gonna probably want the best gear. I mean, it's like it's different being in doing PvE, for example. Like you don't need to really go buy gear, but if you're doing PvE and they've got some kind of like busted, you know, I guess busted gear stats or something in there. Like I could see you going for like trying to get that if you want to be like the best PvP player. Oh, there's the Storm Rider. See now that's a cool mount. See that one's cool. Why not bring more like that? The problem is that they don't. That's a cool one. Yeah. And that's another thing I haven't done just because I'm not in a guild. I've never been in a guild in this game. Crazy enough, like I played Guild Wars 2. I've been in guilds in that game. I've done raids. I've done fractals, dungeons. I've never done a raid in this game. I actually heard a lot of like bad things about the raids. I don't know if they changed them recently, but when they first came out, I heard like they weren't good. Like they weren't actually fun and they didn't really work that well. But I could be wrong. Like they could have done actually some changes to them since then. Yeah, that one is cool. That one is really cool. I've got so many mounts on multiple characters, but I've literally got like, let's see. I mean, just alone here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 here. In total on all the characters, I mean, it's at least probably like 30, or maybe like, yeah, somewhere around there, like 30 mounts maybe. Not all those I bought, like went through the effort of buying. I mean, a lot of them I might have got from like, just getting a lucky pack opening or something from the loyalty shop, but most of them I did buy over the years. Y'all ever watch Crocodile Dundee? I've heard of it. I've never watched Crocodile Dundee, but I've definitely heard the name from somewhere. Definitely have heard the name. Dundee. Is that what they're? Oh no! So is that I know one of these dungeons they tried to like revive like Steve Irwin or like the guy who was like doing like the sting like what was it, the alligator that he would wrestle with alligators and stuff, and like they tried to bring him back and I thought it was really cringy. Maybe I'm not gonna say everybody has a different view, but when I saw it originally, it had me dying just for some reason that they put him right there. Well, he's actually behind us. Oh, oh no. Oh god. Oh, it's not as cringy as the Outback Steakhouse thing. That was the pinnacle of cringiness. Whatever they did with the Outback Steakhouse thing, but Freddy Croker. No, Freddy Croker was like when I saw that, it had me. I had to log off the game. I remember streaming that, and I had to log off the game because it had me. I just completely logged out of the battle, like the dungeon, because it made me like that. It just made me die that much seeing it. Croaker. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't personally like when they're these cheesy parody characters they try to add in. Like, I truthfully just want them to make original, authentic characters that don't feel like they're mocking or trying to. I don't know. I all I can say is it just, to me, I don't personally like it. And I know most of you would agree. It's kind of like some of them just get really dumb. Like, especially in Lemuria, that had some of the dumbest characters that were just that I don't even remember the names of them. That's how irrelevant they were. I don't even remember the names of those characters. I don't think I even did when I was going through it the third time. I was like, who the hell is this? You forgot the name of the game? They had that one thing too? Crash Bandicoot, yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they had that as well. And once again, like, I actually really love Crash Bandicoot. I think that's a phenomenal. And I used to love playing those, especially on like PSP. I used to play Crash Bandicoot on like the PSP, and that was it was fun. It was fun, but like I don't think anybody actually asked them wanted them to add stuff like that in the game. I mean, if they did, then I don't know who it is. I don't know who's asking these weird requests, but here we go. So, I hate to say it, but this actually, I might try to do. If I can do 2 more, I'll let you know. This might have to be my last one. I'm actually pretty. You make a good point. It's over the top, yeah. But it's when they overdo it. Like, when they don't overdo it, it's okay. It's like, it's actually like it's cool. Like, I liked when they did it in older worlds. I liked that that's when they added like just a character here and there that like had some kind of relevance to something else related to the world. But when they're adding all these other characters in, that I don't know who the crap they are. They're just like 6 random characters with weird names. And they cheat. They all cheat, of course. Like in Lemuria, you've got to fight the final boss. And they made it easier, probably. But like when you first had to do it, without them making it easier, that battle was like impossibly hard. Like really hard. And it's over the top lately. Just everything they're doing with it. I never knew Merle Ambrose was Merlin till AV. I knew I kind of predicted based off the name he might have been Merlin. Like, it just sounded like they were kind of so I didn't know for a fact. I kind of assumed it might have been Merlin. But I see what you're saying. Like, I didn't know for a fact, or yeah, about that. And see, once again, that's another relevant thing that was in the game. Like, it wasn't irrelevant to have him to be exposed, like, or connected in a way to Merlin. But when you have this random horse dude with like a fucking cowboy hat on or something, and then you've got like this other guy who's like an enraged fire lizard or something, like, and they're all fighting in the same battle, but yet I don't know any other names or any other backstories because the storyline was so bad and boring I didn't want to follow it. Oh god. I'm talking about Lemuria, by the way, if anybody's wondering. And if you like Lemuria, that's okay. But personally for me, that's when it started just going over the top. I just couldn't take it. I didn't find interest in it anymore. Like with that kind of wacky story going on. Yeah, no, expand the story. I've said this idea so many times. They could expand Mushu out. They could grow Mushu in, and the lore to that world was already amazing. And you guys know it's like my favorite world. I love Mushu. But the amount of expansion they could do to that lore and create new areas with more, rooms, because a lot of you guys know, like, a lot of the actual rooms and doors that you thought you could go into, they're just there for like visual appeal. You can't actually go in there. I would like to see them actually do more with the interiors and create like more intricate designs of those. And they've got the template. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they just throw it out. Who knows if they actually still have the same the template to the classic feel of the game, but feels like they threw it out recently. You'd like to see them expand Celestia's lore, and oh no, I agree. I mean, I thought Celestia, once again, I got that world got a lot of hate, but I didn't understand at the time why. I actually thought it was really cool. Some of the quests were annoying. Some of the battles might have been annoying, or just like the amount of times it made you repeat the same fight, the mobs over again, fighting the same mobs. But I actually really thought the lore was amazing. And I would love to see more lore from like Mushu, even Dragonspire. If they revisited Dragonspire and revamped it, with not this whole Malastare the Undying dude, like just bring back the original Malastare, have another alternate reality or an alternate timeline where he actually didn't get defeated. Like he might have actually won, and have another like war-torn, have the war-tornness grow into the other worlds, like go into Celestia. You see the ruins. This is a genius idea. This is not a hard thing to do. They don't have brain cells. Just like that would be amazing all in itself. I would literally go and play the crap out of that. It reminds me of, oh yeah, my Alien. I've seen the Alien movies. I don't know if I've seen the Prometheus, or if I have. I just don't remember the title, like being the secondary title being that. But they're good movies, yeah. And like I said, there's so much stuff they could do. We're not asking for all this stupid, these parody nonsense. Just bring something that's unique, original, and that fits in the game. That's all. It's not a hard request. Like, who the hell is Crocodile Dundar? I know you just mentioned, I know it's a parody of something already. So, like, yeah, that makes sense. But, well, it kind of does. Yeah, I think I'm going to get off too, just because I'm really tired. But I'm trying to keep energy going. I was trying to drink a Coke, but I have no energy for it, like, anymore. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Katie, for joining along as well. And as well as Talon and everybody else watching. Billy, the list goes on and on. You guys are amazing. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will definitely catch you guys later. So